And as things...
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Now here's Durant. Here's the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's Giannis, and Giannis throws it down.
And just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Harden against Holiday. Passes it to Durant. Over Giannis. That one wide left.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense...
Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And Griffin scores. The assist by Irving.
Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's Irving after Drew Holiday's score. A nice shot by Irving.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
Holiday against Harden. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Off target from 3-point range. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harden gets the bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Griffin with the steal. Harden has a wide open look. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. DiVincenzo with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
So for the Nets, Green, he's checked in for Durant. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Brooklyn has possession. Following the bucket by the Bucks. Irving dishes to Griffin. Stolen by Middleton. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Pass to Middleton. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Irving looking for an opening. And the pass to Brown. The three picked off in midair. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here is Irving. Dinwiddie up top. To end the run. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Milwaukee in the lead. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Good on the shot.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside Irving. And here's Green outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say about...
I think the most important lesson that I got is that you got to finish the job.
All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Brown out there with Green. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Holiday's checked in. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Right side, Green. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes,
reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Here's Holiday following the bucket by the Nets. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Pass to Durant. Back to Dinwiddie. Kicks to Brown. Dinwiddie outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dinwiddie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Fords the pass to Holiday. Portis in the post. Dinwiddie covering.
Now, that's what you call an intimidating finish. Tucker's explosive leaping ability on full display, guys.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Portis. To the middle. Stolen by Durant. In transition. Here come the Nets. Claxton with the bucket.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Holiday surveying the floor. Here's Connaughton. Here's Tucker. And he banks in the layup. Tucker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Outside, Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Now here's Lopez. No points in the game yet for him. Middleton finds the open look, and it's on target. And the Bucks lead by 5.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Harden against Holiday. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Harden against Holiday. Passes to DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. So for the Nets, Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Green. There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Kicks it down to Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
KD against Middleton. Harden scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Middleton outside. They grab their own miss.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And so we wrap up. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third.
that's green.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Irving double team. And a minute played as the second half gets going. The tray. That one doesn't drop. Bucks leading by 8. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Right on the bucket. 8 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Lopez. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. DiVincenzo finds Middleton. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 8. got it, the fast break chance, and he gets it to go.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Harden against Holiday. Middleton outside. Here's Lopez. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Yep, that one goes in there. And now it's just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders. Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Durant. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. 20 feet out. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. And here's Giannis. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
There's 48 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's to Claxton. On the wing, Brown. The dish to Dinwiddie. Back to Brown. Beyond the arc. The shot missing. Inside, here's Tucker, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so it's the... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Nets' 5.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
A 3 for DiVincenzo. Brooklyn with the rebound. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Brown wide open. He fires. Rebound, Milwaukee. Middleton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Portis. It's tipped. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Shoots. And it falls over the rim and in. Middleton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. Harden up top, guarded by Holiday. Green left side. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Now here's DiVincenzo. To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Back to Harden. Shot from 16. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Portis with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Middleton for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Harden against Holiday. And there's the pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. 5 on the clock. Shoots it. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And the shot goes in.
Wow, Joe Harris continues to improve as a passer. What a look.
Bucks leading by 10. Holiday with it. Middleton outside. Pass to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Holiday against Harden. And Holiday, here we go. Harden against Middleton. The shot that time, not on target. Harden with the defensive effort. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Here's Portis. Back to Middleton. Middleton is doubled. And Tucker has it in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. It's Brown with the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Joe Harris. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. DiVincenzo against Irving. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Giannis inside. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Durant. All sorts of time. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And you can see why he might be off on some of his attempts, getting far fewer shots today than he's accustomed to.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. That 3 off the mark. They can score it here, but it won't mean much.
Kevin, turn out the lights. This party's over.
It might be.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Outside Holiday. To the middle. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And so the Bucks take the win. A narrow win under. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The busy freeways of Los and with
Kevin, thanks.
sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at small forward. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Now here's James. Pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder against Holiday.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Down low. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Pass to Davis. Here's Drummond. Left side Davis. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So tough to keep Davis from getting his points. Now he goes to the line where he's been shooting in that 80% range.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Now here's Lopez. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
So it's the Bucks now after the basket by Los Angeles. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Now here's Drummond. That one, no good. Good D by Lopez.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And I know this coaching staff loves seeing Lopez play a physical brand of basketball, even if it means he has to take a few knocks here and there.
Brook Lopez hits them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
James outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Drummond. Davis inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Davis with the bucket.
If the game seems easy for AD, that's because it is. He's taking the time to develop the fundamentals of the game.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Passes it to Lopez. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, will say Gary Payton. I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Caruso following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Horton Tucker. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Up the floor. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And here is Los Angeles now. From past the arc, Kuzma pulls it in. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Matthews. Uses the glass to finish the layup. .46 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Middleton can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Caruso, defended by Middleton.
Boy, he is continuing to evolve. Harrell reading that situation perfectly, making himself an asset as a scorer.
Connaughton passes to Middleton. Another miss by Middleton.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
You know, he's one of the more underrated players in his draft class. Kuzma's proven that he should have been drafted higher in 2017, a lot higher in my opinion.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6.0. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the...
You know, I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. PJ Tucker is out there with Portis. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets. And he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for PJ Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Davis. Double team on Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Lopez. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Los Angeles leading by 6. Now the pass to Davis. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. James finds Davis. Unable to get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. Fast break, here we go. Finished off the break. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Davis, the pass to Schroeder. Back to Davis. The rebound by the Bucks. They're running. Here's Holiday. And it's LeBron James with the rebound for Los Angeles. They've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Here's Connaughton. James covering. Connaughton kicks to Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Connaughton. Lets it go with a 3. Milwaukee the rebound. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Drummond passes to LeBron. Drills the 3-pointer. James has got 7 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Count it. Good. He's got 8.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
James kicks it over to Schroeder. 1:16 left in the second quarter. From deep. The rebound by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The drive by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
You know, not many people want to step in front of LeBron. Once he gets up a full head of steam, can't say I blame him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Middleton. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Wesley Matthews checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Milwaukee, Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Portis. Pass to Harrell. LeBron outside. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. So that'll be it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you. You knew when the Lakers landed Davis, this team would be a force. Shaq, is this Davis team now? Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lopez against Davis. Over Lopez. And the pass to Drummond. Four on the clock. That shot off the mark. Giannis with some nice D. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
This is what happens when Drummond gets the ball in deep. Either he makes the shot, gets fouled, or sometimes both.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And another shot. The putback. Giannis on the follow.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Davis against Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. James has got 11.
You could say, LeBron, that's too easy. But great players create these opportunities every single night.
Lopez finds DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Middleton. He can't hit that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Kuzma. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope. Davis down low, guarded by Tucker. Can't cash in from close range.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Forbes. Clock at 6. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 4. And Matthews with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 3rd assist on the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Portis. He kicks it to Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Tucker can't get it to go.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his 1st foul of the game. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Matthews. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drew Holiday's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Middleton's got 5 points so far.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands.
Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Kuzma. Inside, here's Schroeder, and there's the pass to Harrell. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Harrell's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And stolen by Kuzma. Here's Schroeder. Finished off the break. Schroeder's got his first 2 points of the night.
What an athlete, Dennis Schroeder. He's a problem when he's out on the break.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers ahead as they end the third quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Brook Lopez. E.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Caruso. Tucker with the ball. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Cranes the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Milwaukee. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Passes to Caruso. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 14. And it's Schroeder missing. Bucks trail by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Holiday against Schroeder. To the inside. Stolen by Tucker. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's DiVincenzo.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
James outside. Schroeder outside. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Tucker to the middle. And the dunk by James.
Powerful high flyer. LeBron attacks the rim like no one else.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Up again. It's Drummond with the rebound. Lakers leading by 5. Goes up and finished off by LeBron.
I'll tell you, trying to guard LeBron, it's easy to get frustrated, and it's been that way all night.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. DiVincenzo with it. The pass to Holiday. Lopez inside. Working on Drummond. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Lakers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. LeBron outside. Back to Davis. And it's sent back by Lopez. And they get it back. LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Goes three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Not the flashiest guy most of the time, Holiday prefers to just get down to business, especially when the game is tight.
Davis, the pass to Schroeder. LeBron James on the wing, defended by Middleton. Nice shot by James. And the Lakers lead by 7.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
Pass to Holiday. Now here's Giannis. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. He can't get it to go. Davis with some nice D. And James throws it down hard.
Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Holiday against Schroeder. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Giannis passes to Middleton over LeBron. It's Drummond with the rebound.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Another miss by LeBron.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
On the wing, Holiday. Middleton finds Giannis. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. It's deflected. Let's go. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And so the Lakers take the win. Some good moment. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Thank you very much.
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Now here's Drummond. James kicks to Davis. Kicks it out to James. 6 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Shoots off the step back. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Davis finds Drummond. Caldwell Pope with it. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Irving. Here's Griffin. It's Drummond with the rebound. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Irving with the steal. And it's Harris off the drive. The Lakers with the rebound.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And that one drops for him.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
KD against Davis. Releases. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Now here's Drummond. LeBron James on the wing. Guarded by Harris. And it's sent back by KD.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Griffin hits them both. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
It's Davis on the wing. Over Durant. And it's Davis missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here is Davis. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Davis, the pass to James. Back to Davis. Clock at 6. They need this. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. LeBron's shot is good.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Now here's Harden. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And stolen by LeBron. Wide open. The rebound by the Nets. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Durant comes up empty down low.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Lakers. Harris outside. And stolen by LeBron. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. KD on the wing. It's stolen by Davis. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Davis. Schroeder, right side. And it's off from three-point range. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers ahead, up 3. And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to fix.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Irving down out there with Green, and it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Irving. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got the first basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn. The Lakers in the lead.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's the combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game, and it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Back to Irving. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Horton Tucker, the pass to Caruso. Here's Horton Tucker. There's the pass to Caruso. Down low. Here's Harrell. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Outside Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Matthews against Irving.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got his first bucket in this one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Good work there as it goes. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Active hands and really good energy pursuing the pumpkin there. Great hustle by Kuzma.
On the wing, Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's LeBron. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Claxton, defended by Drummond. Dinwiddie wide open. And again, it's the Nets missing. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. LeBron dishes to Caldwell Pope. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. KD looking around. So it's the Lakers now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Kicks it out to Schroeder. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Claxton. The putback. And James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Drummond. Brown outside. Good D by LeBron. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that should...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Irving can't get it to go. And for the Lakers, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. LeBron James on the wing. Passes it to Davis. Now here's Drummond. Back to Davis. 4 on the clock. Over Durant. And it's Davis missing. Brooklyn trailing. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And it's blocked.
Helps to have a shooting guard who can block shots, a real bonus, and Caldwell-Pope does a nice job at stiff-arming shooters.
To the paint, changes up, and Griffin with the layup. And the Nets lead by 1. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Right side Davis. Back to James. Over in the corner, Caldwell-Pope. No good from outside. Nets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Davis kicks to Caruso. Back to Davis. Durant with the steal. Here's Irving. Here's Harris. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Harris has got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Here's Caruso. And again, the Lakers no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And Griffin stays with it. Now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
And ever since entering the league, that's been one of Griffin's favorite ways to score, attacking that offensive glass.
Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Back to Davis. The feed to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Harden finds Irving. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Harden the pass to Griffin. From downtown, Harden's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
To the wing right side. Stolen by Harden. Outside, KD. He kicks it to Irving. A steal. Harrell up top. He's covered by Irving. Harrell dishes to Davis. Pass to Caruso. Davis down low, defended by Griffin, and Davis puts it in.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Harden the pass to Durant. Dishes to Griffin. Back to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. He was all alone on that one. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Davis with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Nets also changing it up. Jeff Green is checked in for Durant. Brown comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
The third quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front, leading by 5. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Lakers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. So for Brooklyn now, out there with Green, then there's Griffin, then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Schroeder against Harden. The pass to Brown. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Schroeder. Harden, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And finished off by LeBron.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Green finds Harden. Shoots over Schroeder. Harden, no good.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
And finished off by LeBron. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Harden bounce pass. Brown dishes to Griffin. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And stolen by Drummond. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop by himself. And the dunk by James.
Tell you what, even though he's a little older now, James still a force in transition.
Harden against Schroeder. Harden outside. There's Green with the 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Free throw good, LeBron.
Amongst the many things that I appreciate most about LeBron James, and there are a lot, his leadership. I mean, everybody else just kind of naturally falls into place behind him because he's such a good example and a positive leader.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Joe Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie.
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Harden against Schroeder. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Harden. That one drops for him. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Pass to Drummond. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball. He gets it in there. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Tip of the hat to Irving there. He ignited the break with this underappreciated part of his game. His defense, quick hands, help on both sides of the court.
LeBron passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
Harris outside. Oh, good on the 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
James against Harden. LeBron outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron kicks to Drummond. Over Green. And it's Drummond missing. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Green finds Harden. Irving with a clean look. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is. Unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. James misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Jacks up a 3. Missed. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. We've got Durant. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo.
Oh, man. I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So You got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
There's the lob into the Kumbo, and Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Holiday against Harden. Left side Durant. On the wing, Irving. No good on the triple. On offense here, the Bucks. 4-point game. It's good.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Griffin. And it's sent back by Lopez. One-on-one here. Here's Giannis. Tips it up, and Holiday is right there. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the boards.
Harden surveying the D. Shot to stop the run. No good from Durant.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Here's Harden. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Giannis outside. Feeds to Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Blake Griffin.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
Harden against Holiday. Middleton dishes to Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Nets trail by 7. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. The rebound by Middleton. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Harden with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And Harden wide open. He shoots with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Harden's got 5.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And here's Harden for 3. Irving passes to Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Holiday finds Middleton. Back to Holiday. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. 9 points in the game so far.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Harden against Holiday. Irving looking over the floor. Stolen by Holiday. Now the Bucks moving it up. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Here's Connaughton. The pass to Forbes. Middleton on the wing. Back to Forbes. 1 second left.
The fire inside of KD wanting to be his best in every phase of the game, including...
Drew Holiday has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Brown. Green is out there with Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Nets trail by 7, and here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Durant against Middleton. Durant, the pass to Claxton. Just 4 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin, and again it's Brooklyn converting. Greg, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Durant. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Well, Kevin Durant not only feels like he can score from everywhere, he does. So when he's that close, just count it.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Here is Forbes. Dinwiddie covering. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Portis with it. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him. Pass to Durant. Shoots. They get it back.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Brown. Connaughton kicks to Middleton. Misses the 3. Nets trail by 5. High post shot. Forbes with the rebound. Tucker with the ball. KD's on him. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for Milwaukee. And a change for the Nets. Irving's checked in. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Tries again. It's tipped. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. It's Brown on the wing. To the wing on the left. And And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks leading by 7. Holiday with it. Picked up by Brown. And the shot goes down. Holiday's got 11.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here is Irving. Not a lot of room. 52 seconds left in the first half. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Over Griffin. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nets trail by 7. And here comes the break. Ahead. Brown. Good. Brown's got his first basket.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Holiday against Irving. Now Holiday, 11 points in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is how you ruin an opposing team's defense. Holiday runs inside and finds the easy shot there.
That'll do it for the first half. The Bucks. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Drew Holiday was red hot to start the first. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. And that'll do it for our half.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Harden kicks to Harris. Launches a 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. KD against Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Harden draws the double. Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Lopez with the steal. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. For 3, Middleton. The shot misses. The Nets go the other way with it.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, he's pretty calm in those situations. Chris Middleton with ease knocking that one in.
Harden the pass to Durant. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And there's the pass to Green. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Holiday against Harden. Bucks leading by 4. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Forbes the pass to Lopez. Passes it to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck. Nets trail by 4. Here's Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Middleton inside the three-point line, and the wing jumper offline.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now. Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And a change for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Dinwiddie. And Holiday, here we go. Portis kicks to Holiday. Over Harden. Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Portis has got his second basket of the night.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Harden outside. For the tie. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Pass to Middleton. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Brown.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
The Bucks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8.
And Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Pass to Brown. Fires it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10, setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's Green, and it's Harris in at the 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Green, no luck.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Harden against Holiday. Harden right side. Bucks leading by 4. Left side, Portis. Here's Tucker. And the rejection by Harden. Here's Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And that's what Griffin does best. They're remarkable how he maintains control and schools the D.
Outside Portis. Back to Holiday. Off target from three-point range. Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Brown the pass to Griffin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Griffin's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Holiday looking over the floor. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Sinks the triple. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the 1st quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the 2nd and making them pay.
Griffin finds Harden. Back to Griffin. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Harris outside. Kicks it out to Harden. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Middleton dishes to Tucker. Kicks it down to Middleton. And the Bucks miss again. Nets trail by 3. With the shot. No good from Irving. Inside, Durant with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Harris passes to Green. Over Holiday. The dive for the ball. And Brooklyn with another turnover here. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And a change for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Jeff Green. Bucks leading by 3. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Holiday against Harden. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. It's up a 3. Griffin finds Harden. A deep 3 from Irving. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Middleton, and that one is hammered home.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Now the pass to KD. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Drew Holiday.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
He kicks it to Middleton, and stolen by Harris.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me.
Oh, my
but confidence
goodness.
to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Back to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. From deep three-point range, no good there. And so the Bucks take the win. Even early. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. Day.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
And the first shot of the night for him missing. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And finished off by LeBron.
You got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over.
Holiday against Schroeder. Holiday attacking. The Lakers with the rebound. And it's the Lakers on the break. Passes it to Drummond. LeBron outside. No good with the triple. And it's the Bucks ball. And Holiday with the basket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Schroeder. The shot comes out. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. On up the court. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Schroeder dishes to Davis. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Davis with the bucket.
And Davis has added strength over his career. I mean, it really helps him inside.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Davis. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Back to Holiday. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And the Lakers turn it over again.
Not a great play on either end. Bad delivery and way too late to react on the catch.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Portis. Pass to Tucker. Back to Portis. That's tipped. Kicks it down to Middleton. 3 on the clock.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Up top, Kuzma. To the middle. Up again. And Kuzma stays with it. It's a tie ball game.
Great hustle on the part of Kuzma, outworking everyone else on the glass and getting a nice reward for it.
Connaughton kicks to Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
To the inside. Kuzma passes to Davis. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And it's Davis missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Middleton can't get it to go. Lakers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Lets it go with a 3. Harrell on the follow.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The shot, no good. Tie game in Milwaukee. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying.
Being able to go through adversity and come up.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Harrell. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Matthews. And it's Caruso in at the 1. Here's Connaughton after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
The pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here is Holiday. Portis finds Holiday. It's Portis, high post. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
If this speaks to how strong Portis is, it's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Caruso. Kuzma, right side. And he uses the glass on the layup. Kuzma's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Tucker. And he gets the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Here's DiVincenzo. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez comes in for Portis, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And then for Los Angeles, Andre Drummond comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Alex Caruso. The putback, and no good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Outside Matthews. Pass to Horton Tucker. Feeds to Drummond. Horton Tucker, the pass to Drummond. Poked away, out of bounds. The Lakers will take possession. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Lakers making a change here. 1:51 left in the first half. James looking it over. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to James. Down low. Here's Drummond. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Holiday attacking and stolen by Drummond. Fast break. The Lakers. James with the ball. And James throws it down.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's LeBron. Sweet move, and it's good on the way in. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Looking to end the run, and Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. LeBron against Middleton. The kick out to Holiday. The dish now to Middleton. Back to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that does it for our halftime.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at James, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. It's tipped. In the corner, Middleton with it. And the pass to DiVincenzo. To the paint. Giannis kicks to Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what I like about Lopez is his throwback game. He's most dangerous when he's operating close to the basket.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. Matthews, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Pass to Harrell. Back to Davis. Lopez with the steal. To the inside. And to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
And the Lakers with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee.
Oh, man, I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Outside Holiday. Passes to DiVincenzo for the lead. Milwaukee the rebound. Back to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton can't get it to go.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Harrell, the pass to Kuzma. At the elbow, it's Matthews. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Oh, man, I love how Caldwell Pope uses his muscle on the drive, just bouncing off the defense and nailing some pretty difficult shots.
Back to Forbes. DiVincenzo against Caldwell Pope. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Kuzma kicks to Harrell. Now the pass to Caruso. Off target with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. And Los Angeles with some changes. Morris is checked in for Davis. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Over to the wing. Harrell high post. Working on Portis. Morris right side. Here's Caruso. And it's blocked.
Gotta have more of this moving forward. Portis has the size needed to turn back shots.
Shots good by Middleton.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Down low. Here's Harrell. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. Harrell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Middleton dishes to Forbes. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Here's Tucker. Off target on the 15-footer.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Chris Middleton has been on display for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle.
A determined shooter who excels at the charity stripe. Middleton will gladly head to the line.
The Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Middleton hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Schroeder passes to Drummond. Back to Schroeder. The shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 1.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Now here's Schroeder. Inside, deflects the pass. Stolen by Tucker. Holiday surveying the floor. He feeds it to Tucker. That shot off. Davis with some nice D.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Passes it to Antetokounmpo and stolen by LeBron. Schroeder finds Drummond. LeBron outside. Outside, Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The D is no shot at stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. Giannis against Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on LeBron James.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Middleton hits them both.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Holiday against Schroeder. Pass to Drummond. Caldwell Pope right side. Takes the 13-footer, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 4.
LeBron taking what's offered from mid-range. Throughout his career, he's all about the best shot available.
Here's DiVincenzo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And it's Davis at the elbow. Locked loose and stolen by DiVincenzo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. In the corner, it's James, taken away by Holiday. To the middle, he's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. Oh, come on. James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big-time player. When it's a critical possession, Lopez steps to the plate.
Lopez over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And here is Los Angeles now. LeBron against Middleton. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Nice shot by James.
Oh, you got to love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Dishes to Middleton. The kick out to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Middleton can't get it to go. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
Holiday dishes to Lopez. It's stolen by Schroeder. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Drummond kicks it over to Schroeder. Over Holiday. That one off the back iron and out. Here we go, one-on-one. For 3, Middleton, and the Bucks miss again. From deep, misses there. And so Los Angeles takes the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Final preparations for the challenge ahead.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving, and it's Harden in at the point. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Schroeder passes to Drummond. Back to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Here's Davis. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
When Anthony Davis is aggressive going to the offensive glass, it gives this team another dimension.
Harden against Schroeder. Harden the pass to Griffin. And it's sent back by Drummond. Inside. And James throws it down.
If you're the defense, you have to get back. LeBron, a monster out in the open court.
Pass to Griffin. And here is Irving. Durant with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Harden the pass to Durant. Passes it to Griffin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Here's Schroeder, and Durant sends it back.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
Harden gets the bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Off target from outside. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Schroeder passes to Drummond. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Some changes for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Irving with the bounce pass. The kick out to Brown. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. Here's Caruso, covered by Irving. The pass to Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Kuzma, and the shot falls short this time. Brooklyn with the ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Irving finds Durant. Now here is Harris. James covering. Outside Irving. Fires for 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Joe Harris. Matthews passes to Harrell. Brooklyn with the rebound. Left side, Brown. And he comes up with the deuce.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Caruso looking for an opening. The feed to Harrell. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
It's blocked.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Finished off the break.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Nets.
Nets leading by 5. 27 seconds left to play in the first. Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. 20 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Matthews passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Kuzma. That one's not going to go. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Nets leading by 5. Well, Greg, we know he's already a solid scorer, but Kyle Kuzma,
biggest area of growth would definitely be.
Now having played with superstars, Kuzma is learning what it takes to win.
He's getting only so many shots per game, so I applaud him for finding other ways to contribute to his team with an eye toward the greater goal.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. Brown out there with Green. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the two-guard position. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Harrell. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Here's Green. Now the dish to Brown. Count it. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
To the paint. Here's Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Had the space there, but it's offline. Caruso, the pass to Horton Tucker. Offensive rebound. Back to Harrell. That one good for 2.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Caruso. Harrell trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Caruso. Caruso's got his first points of the game. Brooklyn trailing. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Schroeder kicks to LeBron. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
You know, the one chink in LeBron's armor, decent but somewhat inconsistent from the free throw line.
James Harden, he's checked in for Green. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Schroeder against Harden. Schroeder passes to James. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. That's 7 points for LeBron.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
Harden outside. To the inside. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Caldwell Pope finds Drummond. Schroeder outside. Down low. Stolen by Durant. In transition. Here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball. And the basket is good. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Schroeder. Back to LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 5 points in the quarter.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
Here's Harden. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They never put themselves in too much. That's all for now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harden the pass to Harris. Count that one. Harris has got his second bucket.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Passes it to James. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Drummond dishes to Caldwell-Pope. And it's Davis finishing it off.
It's a thing of beauty watching an athlete that graceful, but that powerful.
The Nets with the lead. Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. Griffin passes to Irving. Six on the shot clock. Back to Griffin. And stolen by Drummond. Fast break, the Lakers. Schroeder leading the charge for the tie, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Davis against Harden. Dishes it to Harris. Outside, KD. A three-pointer, no good. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Brooklyn making some changes. Jeff Green is checked in for Griffin. Brown comes in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And then for Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell comes in for Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And the dunk by James.
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with a strong finish.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
The Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Matthews comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Here's Caruso. And again, no good by the Lakers. Nets trail by 4. It's Brown with the drive. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. To the paint. Harrell kicks to Matthews. And a miss there on the triple.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. And the Lakers also making a switch. Schroeder's checked in for Los Angeles. They've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. James finds Harrell. Schroeder outside. On the wing, James. Guarded by KD. Here's Caruso. And again, the Lakers no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Durant, no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And Harrell slams it in.
The bench loves that play from Montrezl Harrell. His physicality makes him hard to stop.
Outside, KD. Back to Dinwiddie. That one goes. Count it.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Here's Caruso. And the dunk by James.
What's so impressive, the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads.
Dinwiddie passes to KD. To the inside, Griffin.
In terms of drawing fouls, Griffin is one of the best we have in the NBA.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And here's Schroeder. Tie game in Brooklyn. And will return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Green, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Durant, and it's Griffin in at the pivot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Irving surveying the floor. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound the Lakers. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
Nice touch from Kyle there. Knows he can score from this area of the court.
Schroeder against Harden, and there's the pass to Irving. Count it.
Sometimes I think Kyrie likes to get contact, probably because he can still finish through it.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Lakers. Inside. Drummond working against Griffin. Schroeder passes to James. Just 5 on the clock. Can't knock it down from the right block. And for the Nets, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Harden finds Green and stolen by James. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, and the dunk by James.
I love the effort and energy from LeBron. He knows how to turn a steal into a score.
Harden the pass to Durant. Lays it up off the glass. KD's got his first points in this one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Harden, that's good.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Pass to Caruso. It's Drummond, high post. Griffin on him. Here's Schroeder. Here's Drummond. And foul on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Kuzma against Irving. That one goes in. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
Kyrie has done it again. He loves the big shot and the big moment.
Schroeder dishes to Drummond. In the corner, it's James. Back to Drummond. Great tee that time from Green. For Brooklyn, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And that one's good, Irving.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
Schroeder against Irving. Drummond in the post. Kuzma, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drummond, got it! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
He's a guy who's getting more chances to make big plays and big moments. Drummond comes through for his team.
Here's Schroeder. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line, coming through for his team.
Harden scanning the floor. Feeds it to Green. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up. They're on cloud 9.
That was a huge lift for this crowd.
Shooter kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Drummond. And it's Griffin with the rebound. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. And then for the Lakers, Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Alex Caruso. "20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. LeBron drives in. Ooh, offline.
Wonderful effort by Blake just to get out to be able to contest that shot.
No good. And Frank Vogel wants a timeout. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on everything.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5. Roman the paint. Schroeder passes to Drummond. From deep, James. And the Lakers get it back. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Back to Drummond. Harris against James. For 3, Caldwell Pope. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Irving. Here's Harris. Another shot. The kick out to Irving. Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Nets lead by 4.
That's the kind of leadership you want from Blake Griffin, a guy who wants to take those big shots.
In the corner, it's James. And finished off by LeBron.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
Harden against Schroeder. Harden outside. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love the play call, and Blake with the strength, but also the touch to dominate inside.
Schroeder kicks to LeBron. Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the dunk by James.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Schroeder against Harden. Over to the left wing. Outside, Griffin. And the shot is good. Griffin's got 8 points in the quarter.
Top-notch play from Griffin. That was a bucket they needed.
Lakers trail by 4. LeBron dishes to Davis. Back to James. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Down low. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Schroeder finds Davis. From 10 feet out, it counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
They needed that bucket. The aggression of AD when he senses a big moment, not something you can teach.
Nobody near Irving. And that one hits back iron.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes. This just in. AD is not going to buckle up and fold. He's unafraid of the moment.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden against Schroeder. It's good.
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Here's James. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
The defender is left helpless to stop that. LeBron with too many tools in the toolbox and that killer instinct.
Here's Harden. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Nice set play, running right off the screen, creating space for the gimme. That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.